Hi guys. With my long time no see. Long time no see. So guys, I'm actually trying to do a story time. I'm still trying to find the right spots to do it. Like I've been trying and I'm not finding the proper lighting because my it's dark already, so I just decided to do it today. So I'm not finding the proper lighting, guys. Like I've tried, I don't know how many times I've actually tried, but yeah, let's just hope I do get some proper lighting for me to do my story time. So guys, I've been gone for like forever. I've been gone forever, and reason being is because I lost my phone. So actually, I got robbed. I got robbed. I'm not even sure why I'm laughing because it's not funny and it's kind of like a very serious issue. Like, what happened was extreme, guys. So, I'm just trying to create some light in my room so that I'll be able to tell you guys what actually happened. So, I'm just trying to create some light in my room. I'll talk to you guys now. Let me just check the time. Yep. So let's get into it. Yeah, it's better than nothing. It's better than not having light at all. It's better than not having light at all, and I'm not gonna be holding. Yeah, I think this is better. This is better after trying so many times, guys. Yeah, so I think this is better. So, guys, I decided to come and do my story time in the kitchen because the lighting for like all the rooms is super bad. Like, my bedroom is so bad, it's better during the day, and my sitting room is even worse because there's no light coming in. The only light that we have is like my lights, so that is not working for me. So I decided to come to the kitchen because the kitchen lights is actually brighter. So yeah, guys, story time for today. I've been gone for quite a while because I didn't have a phone. So I'm actually using my phone to take videos. It's an iPhone. So that has been helpful because we don't have the funds for a camera as yet. But yeah, guys, story time. I was robbed. Hey, what the gist? I was robbed. Like, guys, I've been in Durban for how long have I been in Durban? Yo. From 2014. Probably like 2014 or 2016, Lapunj. I've never actually had something like that happen to me. Never, ever. It was my first time, and it was the most shocking experience ever. Like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe ukuthi imina who's in that situation. Like, I mean, like ngabanjwa inkunzi before. That is like, those normal nkunzis where it's like iphara liyafika mhlampe lenze ngathi liphethe ummese, or and then they're just gonna take your phone. I had those experiences when I was still new in Durban, and that was just like, okay, like when you speak to like abantu, they tell you to know that is just normal. It's, I mean, but I never actually imagined myself being in a situation where at manje ke sengifakwe emontweni qiqiqi, I'm being taken to this place that I don't know. Nje, it was like a movie. I was acting. I was acting, but I wasn't told that I was acting. Just that Nje, it just happened. So this is Mike waking up on, I can't even remember, but I think it was the end of the month. I woke up, it's a normal day. Umugel is happy. I think I had to go and make arrangements. Nje, the things that we do on a like monthly basis. You need to pay for this, you need to pay for that. Yabo. So Imegelona, I go to town. So I'm in Durban. So I stay in Glenwood. So since I stay in Glenwood, I'm obviously, I don't go to town much. I just go to town like if I honestly need something. Because most places like Ghana, you can go to like any center that you want and you'll find what you want. Sorry. And if I'm not going to a center, I'll probably go to a mall. So this is me going to town. I taxify to town. I taxify to town. Mangifike town, I do everything that I was supposed to do and I come back. So when I come back, I drop off. I drop off at a center. That center has like banks and banks and ATMs and stuff. I drop off there. And when I drop off there, I decide Uber like because I had um someone who sent me money via Absa. So I was like, okay, let me just take out this money from Absa so that I'll go and deposit it. I'll go and deposit it at Capitec, right? Okay, this is me. I go and take the money from Absa and then I put it in my bag and then I walk down to the center. It's just like opposite each other. I walk down to the center to get to do a deposit. Okay, and after a while, I actually realized it was Yazin. There were actually guys, probably those are the guys that were following me because when I walked in at the ABSA ATM, someone greeted me. And then when I walked out, another guy greeted me again. So literally the same guy greeted actually it was the same guy, yeah. It was the same guy who greeted me like twice. Okay, I went inside the center. When I got inside the center to deposit the money, Capitec had a very long queue. Like the line was so long. I stood at the Capitec line because I was thinking, okay, no, like izohamba fast really, like gashesh. I will. The line was taking forever. I guess most people were also there to do deposits because it's the end of the month. Line is literally slow. And I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not going to stand for this because I stay around the area of say, let me just go home and I'm going to come back later and do the deposit later. Plus, I was also rushing and trying to cover time for something that I had to do. Okay, this is me. I'm like, okay. Then I go to another shop where they do like copies and stuff, like an internet cafe. I go to the internet cafe to do a copy of my ID. Okay, I get there sharp. After that, I'm like, okay, let me go to Checkers to get some food, like some food items, small food items that I needed. I go to Checkers. I also see a line there. I'm like, ah, no, you know what? I'm gonna do everything when I come back. More girl is not patient. Plus, rather than being patient, I was also rushing for something that I had to do in Lynn. So I was literally trying to cover time. Okay. I say, yeah, handbag. I'm like, okay, it's fine because it's a walking distance from that place to my place. Let me just walk and go to my place. Okay. And then I walk. Mind you, I still have the money in my bag, the money that I withdrew at EPSA. I still have that money in my bag. Okay, this is me walking, walking, walking. And as I'm walking, I decide to take a different route from what I usually take, like when I'm going to my place from that center. I decide to take a different route. Okay, it's a small route that is like empty, but like it's a clustered route, like it's not too busy. I decide to take that route. As I'm walking, we are one it's around 11:30. It's empty, like abantu basemsebenzini. If you're not at work, you just usendlini yakho or whatever it is. So there's literally no one. I'm literally the only one, and I was also not expecting anything like that to happen. Mangithi, Aibo, there's now a guy at the back of me, and now go go go, there's a car. The next thing, it's get in the car or else you'll be shot. Obviously, it was said in Zura, it was said in Zulu. Gene Montoni, otherwise is Dubula, and this other guy who was outside is also pushing me into the car. Nje, it got crazy. It got crazy. Okay, and the next thing, I'm in the car and the car is driving. Like the person, there's literally four people inside the car now because there's the driver and there's the person who's sitting next to the driver, and then there's other two guys at the back, and then it's me. So it's like five people in the car. Okay, now they're driving. It's silence as they're driving. Like there's just silence in the car. Like no one's talking, no one's doing anything. Me too, I'm also thinking to myself, "Kutsi, wow, I didn't think that I would die like this. I didn't know that I would die like this. Are you being for real? Am I you really gonna die today? Are you serious?" And I was busy thinking about all the things that I haven't done. I'm like, God, you can't do this to me. I'm like, you can't do this to me. And then as they drive, I guess they were driving to find like a spot where at they can park and do the deeds that needed to be done. Okay, they're driving, driving, driving. Like they literally drove for close to like 20 minutes and they drove to a place that I didn't even know. Like I knew that it was still around, but it was far off from my place because when we literally drove past my place and I was looking at my place like, oh my guys, I've never been so scared in my entire life. Okay. And then they drive and after that, sizesifike-ke, we're at like maybe that's where they do their things or wherever. And then we get there and then they like okay, and then the front driver is like please tell her, like she's like he's like please tell her, like he's speaking to the guys at the back, please tell her why she's here. And then the other one is like so serious sikubambe inkunzi manje, so sacela ukuthi nawe please cooperate, because if you don't cooperate uzozithola usufile, uzozithola usudubulekile, wara. I'm like, oh my gosh. Next thing, I guess the ones at the back didn't know much, but the two that were in front were like the abongesta, the ones that know everything and they know the ins and outs and so on. Because the ones at the back, they look like they are a bit shy, yabo, and a bit scared. Maybe it was their first time or whatever. Like, and then after that, the one on the side asks me for my bag and asks me how much do I have in my bag. I'm like, I don't know. And then he asked me again, how much do you have in your bag, sis? I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know. Lapho ngiyasho nami, I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know what they're even asking me. My mind is just concentrated on the fact that, gosh, I'm dying today. Okay, and then he asks for my bag. He takes my bag and takes out the money that was inside and takes out my phone, and then takes out all my cards. And then after that, he gives me back the bag like it's an empty bag now. I give the bag back, and then he gives me my phone back. And then actually, he takes the phone and gives it to the guy that seated next to me. Okay, the guy that seated next to me is like, okay, um, sicela usinikeza ama-pin to access your accounts, your internet banking pins. Yabo. Well, firstly, they started by asking for my what do you call this, for my bank card pins, and like they were acting like they're talking to someone on like a phone, because the other person was acting like he's talking to someone a phone. Yeah, right, young again, yabo. But I knew that they're not even talking to anyone because they didn't look like that much of professionals. Okay, and then I give them my bank pins because obviously I know they can't be able to go and like deduct the money right now. Okay, I give them my bank pins, and then after that they start asking for my internet banking pins, which is my Capitec app and my ABSA and so on. Okay, and then I start by giving them the incorrect ones because I was not thinking straight, so I just gave them the ones that my card pins again. And the one in front was like, Cece. Now he started taking out the gun. Cece, if you're not serious, uzosithola usudubulekile. Ngisacela ukuthi ube serious ngale nto oyenzayo. And then naye aphinde ashaye lo ohleli eduze kwami. He's like, nawe musukumtotosa yenza into ekumele uyenze uma kumele umshaye mshaye. I'm like, gee, this is getting real. This is getting real. And then I end up like just giving them everything, like my account pins and everything, and they end up I get getting access to my accounts. So after that, they take me out of the car, and it was like a park. You see those deserted parks that are not taken care of. It was like a park, like ipagi a engakaze igundwe utshani in a while. Like no, nothing has been done kuleyo pagi leyo for a while. And they took me out of the car and they like run and don't look back. Okay, that was me running. I ran for my life, Kesan. Like I ran for my life, I'm telling you. I ran for my life up until I got to like a place that has like taxis, empty taxis. I think it's like taxi drivers that like park there maybe if they just want to rest or so on. And then I asked one of the guys there. I was like, "Ngicela for Nisa, I want to call Capitec and so on." I took the guy allowed me to use his phone, and I used his phone and I called Capitec, and I stopped my cards and stopped my accounts. And then when I was asking, when I was asking them, has there been any transactions that have been made in my account? The guy was like, no, do you know your account number? I'm like, no, I don't know my account number. He's like, you need to know your account number. You need to provide me with the account number for me to be able to access everything of yours. I'm like, dude, like I'm telling you, my account has been hacked and so on. Someone, I've been robbed, whatever. And it's like, I, and then I was just like, ugh, whatever. And then after that, because I knew that that was the only account that had money. Like the other accounts, I knew that it's not something that I can like. But I knew that with my Capitec, that's where I kept my money. After that, I walked, guys. It has a long walk to freedom. I walked from I don't know the place. I walked and walked and walked. I was literally crying, like Ngiyawoka, I'm crying, and everyone is literally like everyone in Klanana is asking me what is wrong. But the thing is, people will ask you what is wrong, but they're not gonna help you. Like as soon as you tell a person, "Ukuthi, this is what is going on," they're not gonna help you. They just wanna know what is wrong. Like I can say what's abantu bayayithanda indaba, but abafuna ukusiza. Like why do you ask me what is wrong if you know that you're not gonna help me? Some will think that maybe you are maybe, but like it's understandable because people, we don't trust anyone these days. You just can't trust anyone these days. Like no matter where you are, you can't trust people. So people will ask you what is wrong. This other guy was like, I asked him, I said, can he please give me his phone or borrow me his phone so that I can call my dad? He was like, no, he doesn't have airtime. He's gonna go and buy airtime and then he's gonna come back. I waited for him, he didn't come back. Another one, I asked for taxi fare from, because I didn't have, like, I had zero in my bag. I asked money for taxi fare. I think it's like 7 rand. He said he doesn't have cash, he's still going to withdraw whatever. I was like, people, people. Yes, that event just made me realize how much you actually need your family. Like most people are not gonna help you if they don't know you. Like bambalwa abantu who are willing to actually help a person they do not know about. And then I walked up until I saw a police station. I saw a police station, and then I got inside, and then I opened the case, and yeah, I came back to my place, and yeah, that that was it. So that is how it happened. I lost my phone, I lost my cards, I literally had to start from scratch, like everything. But rather than that, most of it all, I am grateful for life. I am grateful for today. I'm grateful for the fact that nothing happened to me. I was not killed. I was not bruised. I was not raped. I was not, like nothing actually happened to me. I was fine, So I'm super, super grateful for that because it's not everyone that can actually go through that experience and come back and be like, "Abangenzanga lutho." Sometimes they take you to places, they rape you, they bayakushisa so that you can um, maybe take out those pins. But I just told myself that my life is actually much more precious than imali, or it's much more precious than if phone. You can get your phone back, you can get your money back. Like, that's life. So I guess one thing that I really, really honestly took out from this experience was the importance of patience. It is very, very important to be patient with yourself and be patient in life and be patient with the plans that God has for you. Because sometimes we want to do things our own ways. And sometimes the only thing that you need to do is to be patient. Just wait. Just wait. I mean, if I were patient enough, or if, oh guys, I'm sweating. So if Megatengi patient, or I waited and stood in the line like everyone else did, probably that would have not happened to me. But also I went through that experience because God wanted me to learn something from it. And I've learned to be patient every time I'm somewhere and I have to do something and I see that probably it's taking too long. I don't want to be here. I want to go home. I want to do this. I don't want to be here. I'm going. I think of that time and I think of that moment and I tell myself that, what, I'm going to do what I told myself that I'm going to do today, and I'm going to complete this task. I am not going to say that, oh, I'm not doing it because, line no more. I am going to stand in that line and I'm going to do what I'm there to do. So I've learned patience a lot. But, anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening to me. I am back and I am going to be trying by all means to post as much as I can. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.